Hey everyone, Jim Saffold here. Week 2 video. Gonna assess and discuss my mental and physical preparedness to endure a survival situation. Where am I mentally regarding preparedness? I definitely believe I have a survival mentality. I always believe I'll get through a situation, whatever challenge it presents. I'm an optimist in almost every situation. I try to keep that hopelessness or frustration from developing, keep focused on moving ahead one step in front of the other, and that'll lead you into the right direction and hopefully seeing through whatever circumstance you're in. I'm pretty experienced with high stress situations. I've been in law enforcement for 18 years. I've been through my fair share of difficult scenarios, and each one of those you have to approach it with the mindset of getting through it, and that's always step one. Formulating a plan of attack and accepting that you're in that situation, like it said in the text, is also a first and foremost step. You have to realize that you're involved in it. I think they called it acceptance in the text, and then getting a plan together to react to that scenario. I also know my limitations, and in law enforcement, we're blessed to have partners, and I know when I should, let someone else take the lead. They have more experience, or just a better plan of attack to move forward if we're lucky enough to have more than one person there. Where do I want to be mentally? I think I'm satisfied with where I am in my mindset. I don't think I need like therapy or anything like that. I know it's available and it's a good tool, especially in our line of work. I'm okay with the things that I've done and the things that I have to do on a regular basis. Some of them are not the most pleasant things in the world, but I'm okay with where I'm at. I think it's important to continue my training and do things like this class, keep learning more, and then sharpening the skills that I've already developed so that I can react swiftly and give myself the best opportunity to get out of whatever circumstance I'm in and potentially do the right thing. It's a difficult thing sometimes to make split-second decisions. The more you practice, the more experience you have, the better you'll respond in those circumstances and hopefully make the right decision. How will I get there? Mentally to where I want to be. As I said, I'm pretty satisfied with where my state of mind is. Obviously that can change by different scenarios, but in general I think I'm good. Continued education, continued training, and develop more experiences. Keep going to school, taking classes like this, going camping, hiking, using the tools, physical tools and mental tools that I've gained this far, and keep them readily available in my memory banks. So on to physically. Physically, where am I now regarding preparedness? I'm in pretty good shape, 50 years old almost, and I do a lot of exercising. I'm an outdoor person, outside right now, and have a pretty nice setup. So I like to get out. I like to go hiking, running, biking. Almost a daily basis, I do at least one or two of those things. My kids are all grown and moved out, so I have that luxury. I remember what it was like, before that, and I have sympathy for all those that don't have all the time and assets at their disposal to do the things that they want to do, but it's on its way. Hang in there. I enjoy mine right now. Very happy, very satisfied, and love being outdoors, getting out and doing the things that I've mentioned. Where do I want to be physically? A few pounds lighter, obviously. I think everybody does, or build up a little bit more size. In my line of work, there's a lot of guys that are in really good shape, and it's a strong motivation. Keep me going, and I do the same for them. And just keep after it. Don't slow down. Don't allow laziness or complacency. Keep getting better and stronger, and just enjoy the career that I have. We have a gym at our disposal with the sheriff's office, and I'm fortunate enough to live and work right next to anything that I would need. So I can't complain. Just keep motivated. I think that's the most positive thing that you can do physically. Stay motivated and don't allow yourself to get bogged down by laziness. My plan to get there physically is just keep doing the things that I'm doing. Stay healthy. I have a good schedule, a good routine. We'll touch on that in a little bit. And maintain that. It's good for my mental state of mind and for my physicality. And it gives me a list of things to accomplish each day, something to look forward to. I see a lot of people do gaming and stuff like that. It's just not my thing. I'd rather be up, moving, outside, cooking, cleaning, whatever it is, as long as I'm active. I have a problem sitting still for an extended amount of time. I know that's a source of frustration for some people in my family, but it is. They know who I am, and everybody's good with it. And like I said before, it's a strong motivation for some of them too. They see me up and moving and going, and they join me. You know, it's a good motivator for everybody, leading by example. So moving on to my daily schedule, as I mentioned, a very physical and fitness type minded person. I had a hip replaced a year ago, and I got it done so that I could get back to one of my favorite hobbies, which is playing ice hockey. Just physically couldn't do it anymore. Got it replaced at a pretty young age, and now a year later, fully healed, I'm actually starting to run again and feeling good and strong so that I can do those things. I got back out on the ice, and I'm looking forward to doing that again. It's all part of the schedule and the routine. On a daily basis, up early and then out. I don't have to start work until 10 o'clock in the afternoon and work till 8 or 9 at night. So that's a pretty good schedule. It's pretty forgiving. I can do what I want in the morning and then maintain physicality, go to work, and afterwards I still have time to go to the gym or go for a bike ride. The temperatures are down a little bit in the evening. Just staying active. It's part of my daily routine. Whatever activity I can set or schedule, it's part of my day to make the routine or the plan for the next day. I guess that's the survival mentality. You're always gonna put together a game plan. That's pretty much what I do on a daily basis. With regards to work, my daily schedule, preparation, organization, and planning ahead. I'm a detective in the Major Crimes Unit, and you've got to be prepared. I can't do my job just showing up and trying to wing my way through it. You have to go there with a plan of attack, and then every case is different. It's going to force you to alter from your plan. So I think that's a benefit I've been pretty much ingrained with for the last 3 years with this current job, is doing exactly what is successful for a survivor. Make a plan, stick to the plan if you can, but know when to step away from it, and do what is mandatory for that scenario. And I'm pretty good and used to doing that. And teamwork is super important for any survival situation. You got to utilize the assets that you have, and that's the other people that are in your party or there to help. Know when they can step up and you need to step back. I think along with that is the gear. Law enforcement, there's a lot of things that we're outfitted with, and if you only ever touch them, during your weeks of training, it's probably not going to be a good thing. You got to test your gear regularly, organize it, prioritize it so that you can get what you need when you need it, and you'll know if you take care of your gear, it'll take care of you. So for my daily schedule, it's all about health and well-being. Pretty good genes in my family. My grandfather lived till 98 and was hard charger right to the very end, biking, walking, running. My father's super healthy right now, also a very active person, and I think that's where I get it from. My health mentally is, good based off of my training, experience, education, and also all those physical things. They lend to each other, and I think it just forms a well-rounded balance between the mental and the physical aspects that will help you survive. Professor Evans mentioned detaching from news and social media. I think that's another huge help for mental state of mind. If you get too engrossed in all of the hype on social media and on the news, whichever party you're for or against, it tends to drag you down. It'll get you the negative mindset, and everybody has an opinion, and everybody has a right to that opinion. If you start to engross yourself too much in it, it's not going to be a good thing one way or the other. You may miss out on an alternate viewpoint, or start to refuse that other viewpoint, which is also bad. Sometimes you need to look at it from a different perspective. What's going on in my life? This week is my last week on night shift. It's been we do a 1 month rotation where we work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I will be done with my night rotation. That'll allow me to get back to a more normal schedule, like I had mentioned earlier, the 10 to 8. Right now it's more of a 1 to midnight, and usually the things that I investigate happen very, very early morning or late night. So late nights, long days, it'll be good to get back to a day shift, and mentally, physically, and it'll allow me to get back to the habits that I enjoy. Looking forward to this COVID-19 going away and opening up the Germain Arena, get back to playing ice hockey, and that's about it. We'll talk to you guys next week.